actually, the most important message I think that I would want to bring up is actually breaking down barriers and building bridges. So I can share a very intriguing story first. A couple weeks ago, when TikTok was assumed to be shut down, there's a lot of TikTok refugees that went into one of China's local social media platform called RedNote. But this TikTok refugees, when they all registered into RedNote, actually it became a refreshing moment of seeing the connections, especially when everyone is focusing on understanding rather than division. I think healthcare is with the same. So it should be something like sport or like climate change. It should be activities like sport activities that all humanity shares. As we know, there's still a lot of differences between approvals of different systems, different countries. For example, FDA is still somewhat quite skeptical about Chinese data, especially data of clinical trial and all of that. So we all know if a global trial is conducted, it is best that Chinese local data is within 10%. But going forward, actually, I think there's chances of having products being more approved faster in a more economic way, as well as a faster way.
The TikTok ban and also like the FDA has some cautions on Chinese data, and especially now under Trump's new administration, how do you think like Chinese companies can better get prepared?
For example, if China can stand forward and let's say we can bring up a new mechanism to Asia, like Chinese government with Japanese government, Korean government, Singaporean government, let's say Southeast Asia governments, if we can start with some attempts, for example, having Asian trials. Number one, drugs can be really pushed towards different phases in a much faster pace. Number two, it'll be much more economically accessible. Number three, it can reach to patients so much faster. Also with a cheaper price. So I think with the new Trump organization, with what all the policy that he's proposing, I think what current companies from across different industries we have to do is really think of what experience we have that we can drive collaboration. I think the next decade will be the decade of partnership.